Ladies and gentlemen, it is a glorious day. A glorious day indeed. There is a fellow by the name of Jack Doherty. And he's a bozo. Massive bozo. Gives kick streamers a bad name, which is ironic. But the point of the matter is Jack Doherty has done everything from pimp out women on OnlyFans to freaking get banned on Kick, to get sued in court for all sorts of abuses, to even get shit on by Andrew Tate. Like, this guy has managed to make enemies with everyone on the planet and find a way to make himself the biggest douche nozzle of all time. He is pathetic. It's like him and Neon are these two characters that exist on the internet to just remind me that humanity is, in fact, in a downward spiral. Like, bro, this is new age Sneeko level of cuckery and loserness. And he is probably the most punchable face on the internet. God, I love talking about people that are just like, that have no redeeming qualities. Like, when you're talking about people with shades of gray, you always have to like sit there and be like, I mean, shades of gray, I'm just saying, it's a bit iffy. Nothing iffy, most punchable man alive, and Oompaville dropped a freaking killer video just an hour ago, annihilating this man's bussy. All right, so this is what we're here for today. Dungeon, 12 years, no lawyers.
Hey, Frankie.
I love how Oompaville starts his videos. Man is like an actual god.
Hey, Frankie, how you been, huh? You been watching a lot of Kick lately, I've noticed.
Ah! Hey, Frankie, biggest fan. Look, go kick.com/Nuxanor, the least watchable streamer on all of Kick because my content isn't, you know, aneurysms.
A lot of Kick lately. This is Frankie when she watches her favorite Kick streamer. Imagine this piece of bread is the average Kick streamer.
Oh, hey,
and then
that's
she goes,
me.
1.
I feel like that didn't work very well.
2, 3. Okay. Oh, God damn.
Yo, that was insane. Damn, Frankie.
Out. I'll give you a little piece. Out. Good girl. POV Frankie. Frankie just finished watching her favorite Kick streamer, Jack Doherty.
Ah! Dude, I can't believe this. See, like, on the one hand, I like streaming on Kick because they give me the freedom to do what I want. They have staff that's, like, super helpful. They pay me. On the other hand, dude, it's like, me and my colleagues, Jack Doherty, Neon, and Aiden Ross. It's like,
And I told her, hey, Frankie, instead of watching Jack Doherty, who's a living, breathing human piece of garbage, maybe you should go outside and live your life and try to find that chicken that's been eating all the feed from the feeders.
And he said no. Do you know why Frankie said no? Because Frankie is a hustler, bro. Frankie is subscribed to Hustlers University, and he's not any hustler. Frankie understands, and he has been investing in his 401k every single day.
Wild chicken out there.
Frankie, if he could, with his fingers, he would make the pussy vagina hand sign and truly be based like the rest of us. Oh, you're not familiar with the pussy vagina hand sign? Oh, here, I'll show you. Here, I'll show you the pussy vagina hand sign here. So this is Andrew Tate, and as you can see, he's doing he's doing the I mean, even when he got arrested, he did the pussy vagina hand sign. It was beautiful. Look at this man. Look. What a goober! All right, anyway.
You know, Gallo de Cielo? That's right, Daguio, de Perro.
Honestly, if he did like a 34-minute just talking to his dog instead of actually covering Jack Doherty, that might be the greatest bait and switch of all time. Oh my God.
You little bastard. Disculpe, average viewer. Seems like Jack Doherty's a good guy now. And I'm
No. What?
gonna prove it. All right, guys? I'm gonna prove it in this video today. I've made a lot of videos just talking, quite literally just talking shit. It's kind of what I do on my channel. I talk a bit of shit.
See, the beauty of YouTube content is you don't need to be the bigger person. You don't need to have some sort of inspiring message, although this video will end with a very inspiring message, I promise. But you don't need to have an inspiring message. Sometimes you just need to goof around and make fun of an idiot with a very punchable face. Editor. I don't know who's editing this. Doodle, if you're editing this, freaking put Jack Doherty's face, okay, just in the corner and punch it every time he does something punchable.
It did work.
Seems like, guys, Jack Doherty is a good guy now. He's turned a new leaf, the adult toddler.
Yeah, he's so much better now that he's made millions of dollars pimping out women and abusing people and harassing people in public and hiding behind his bodyguards, being a bitch and having a punchable face, and getting sued and getting broken up with and getting humiliated and...
has been exposing someone online, and oh my god, he's not actually a good guy, guys. This is every time
Oompa lied to us. He was never a good guy.
I see this kind of shit, I'm like, okay, well, there's a free video right there. There's an
dude, 100%. You don't understand the beauty of the evolution of my personal content to make all of this completely about me, because as I was expressing to you, YouTubers and streamers are by definition narcissistic pieces of crap. We are listening to our own voice all day, okay? I'm just saying. But bro, the beauty of my content's evolution is I got to the point past artistic integrity where I'm just like, holy fucking shit, I'm just gonna be a chaotic piece of shit today, and I am going to make fun of this asshole because I want to, I can, and it'll make me money.
Interesting free bucket of slop for us to all enjoy for a little bit.
Listen, making fun of Jack Doherty is slop, because when you're making fun of something with like nuance, when you're covering something with like a level of integrity, you're like, oh, this situation is difficult, let's look at both sides, let's try to understand the truth, let's look a little deeper, let's get some info, let's break out the calculations, let's open up the freaking Google Docs, let's dive straight into the asshole. Bro. With Jack Doherty, you don't have to do any of that. Literally zero research required. Punchable face.
Reminds off the fact that the 5th Division of the PLA has more assets than the entire DoD. That's not good. That's scary.
That is scary. I don't know what that means.
A lot scarier than Jack Doherty.
Jack Doherty is one of the least scary people on the planet. However, God, is he pathetic.
This guy's apparently exposing someone who used to work for him, which is an interesting thing to do. Usually it's the other way around. The people who work for, like, eventually...
to reverse Sneeko. You see, Sneeko, every time he gets fired by somebody, he then exposes them, like Mr. Beast and Keemstar and Andrew Schultz and whoever else fired him that he later tried to come out with and expose. But you see, Jack Doherty's the other way around. He exposes all of his employees. Yeah, now that is a very good environment for any up-and-comer.
I'm going to have so many employees try to expose me. I have a bunch of people that work for me, and they're all, I mean, quite literally, I love them all. They're all, I would consider them all friends, but it's inevitable. I think someone's going to eventually try to expose me.
It's going to be his cousin Clint.
Unless I do what Jack Doherty does, and I just start exposing...
Yes, expose them all first.
The people that
Doodle, if you're editing this, I am so sorry. I will need blackmail material. Before giving you your paycheck, I will need damning evidence just in case, just for security purposes.
For me, right now. For example, Tara. Remember Tara? Yeah.
Oh my god, that's Tara.
What she's been up to. Probably some pretty problematic shit. Press like if I should make an exposed video on Tara, my editor and oldest employee and friend of 7 years.
And leave a like if I should make an exposed video on Doodle.
Exposing this guy that works for him, Jack unintentionally sort of exposed himself as well. And today we'll be breaking down the heated exchanges that have been popping up on Twitter. It is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable how stupid this human being could be. Like, hilariously dumb.
I mean, genuinely, it's just like, I like seeing it. I really like seeing the world around me crumble. I get a weird sort of fetish, sort of voyeuristic rush from it.
I feel like... I don't know who's been rubbing off on who, but I think Oompa and we've like kind of converged in our content styles at some point. Obviously, Oompa's awesome, and his videos are better than mine, but at least definitely are the ones on my second channel. But the fact that we've somehow managed to converge in our perspectives of the YouTube ecosystem is just amazing. It's like both of us have done YouTube for a while. Both of us have tried a whole bunch of different avenues in YouTube. Both of us have gotten cucked in certain areas when it comes to YouTube. And now we're just like, you know what? Slop content. Make fun of Jack Doherty.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm a freak motherfucker. So today we're gonna find out which one of these people
is a great mustache.
Is the hero truly in this story, and we're gonna find out which one is more of a pathetic loser.
I love how he starts off his videos with these questions. It's like, today we are going to be tackling the question, who is the loser? It's Jack Doherty, but we'll see.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. They are both pathetic losers.
Damn, no one could have seen that coming.
Holy fucking shit. I hate the internet. But after this, maybe we'll see Jack's career.
I love the internet. See, that's the major difference. I love the internet. You see, when Jack Doherty does something incredibly stupid, when you see him being a menace in public, and you see every commentary YouTuber on the planet coming out, chest puffed out, dick on the table, wow, this guy's insufferable. This guy should be locked up. This guy's evil. Man, I hate this guy. I am just sitting here with a wicked smile on my face. Yes, he harassed people in public, but God, is it fun watching the internet throw tomatoes at this man.
Take a bit of a decline. The decline we've all been praying for to God. The big man upstairs. Petey, are you all right? She seems concussed.
We got to. No dogs were concussed in the making of this video.
I became aware of this situation from scrolling, you guessed it, Twitter. My favorite website in the entire fucking
world. I'm not really on Twitter anymore, honestly. It's just, I have so much more free time in my day now that I'm not on Twitter. I have so many things that I do in a day that isn't streaming and making videos. I can't also have Twitter.
It was Jack tweeting about his former friend or employee, Matt Gonzalez, who was trying to expose him after he was trying to expose him for a year, and then Jack's trying to re-expose him or expose him or something.
These people are all idiots. They're actually all morons.
Hard to really know what exactly is going on here. And I'm wearing a blue flannel.
This is like every time Dream gets canceled. And no one has any idea what the allegations are, what Dream's defending himself. He posts his random shit on Twitter.
And it's springtime in Texas, and the bluebonnets are beautiful, and everyone around me is so just happy, I've noticed lately.
True,
it's weird. Mr. Matthew has...
Honestly, the world is so nice. It's such a good, beautiful world. And the internet's this little echo chamber microcosm that I could enjoy. I don't know. Maybe I'm cringe like that, but when I see the Jack Dohertys of the world, yes, I sigh and want them to be punched right in their little fucking pudgy, not puberty having punchable face. But bro, it is so fun that there are characters like him that are just so fun to hate. Like, he's one of the anime villains that pop up every once in a while that's just like, wow, this guy fucking sucks, and there's no redeeming qualities, and God, I'm looking forward to him getting ass blasted.
Millions of followers on TikTok as well. He has a bunch of cringe shit, as you probably could imagine.
You said he was on TikTok. You didn't need to say more.
Literally hitting the gwitty. Then eventually, my drink was ready for pickup.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's a...
Wow, honestly, wipe him off the planet and the bloodline.
One of these guys. He's one of these guys. Oh yeah, hey, what if we made a video where we go to Dunkin' to order whatever the last person ordered, or we drive with the Apple Vision Pro? What fucking idiot would do that?
God damn it. Oh my God. See, the beauty is Oompaville will do the same shit that all the TikTokers do, but he just does it ironically, and it makes it better.
So I have an Apple Vision Pro, and I don't like it. I want to return it, but at the same time, I feel like I should sit with I should be in timeout. I should sit with my sin for as long as possible to be able to understand the gravity of it, etc. You know, redemption, that sort of thing.
I want to see someone in the Apple Vision Pro doing the pussy vagina hand sign. Like, bro, that would be the future. The future!
So I might just give it to somebody. I don't know. What do you guys think I should do with my Apple Vision Pro? Maybe I should shoot it for a video, blow it up for a video or something like that. But it's usable.
I love how he's doing everything in his power to not talk about Jack Doherty. It's like actually amazing. Dude, he's just so many people hate him. See, unlike Sneeko, who I hate for personal reasons, mostly the fact that it's really hard to sleep because there are always people. He's my upstairs neighbor, and just the fact that there's always people coming into Sneeko's house to rail his girlfriend at every hour of the night, like, it just makes it hard to sleep. So I personally hate Sneeko. However, Jack Doherty, I have no ill will towards Jack Doherty. I don't hate him. Yeah, I want to watch his downfall in real time, but that's only because I am a chaotic force of nature, not because I'm cruel or evil or vindictive or moral.
It's usable tech, so I really don't know. I'm a tangent. I'm a bit of a tangent.
Hey, don't talk about our girlfriend like that.
Guy. Matthew also has 1 million subs on YouTube,
oh my God.
All from shorts, and he has...
Dude, wait, you're kidding me. This guy has 1 million subs. He gets 6K views a video. Damn.
Has very similar long-form views as Jackie. Okay, abysmal relative to...
Jack Doherty's views are awful on YouTube now? Because I remember at one point, Jack Doherty. I don't know how to spell it, but we'll try it like that. Dude, what the frick is this? This is an awful profile picture. Okay, anyway. Dude, honestly, this guy, like, he needs to grow a pair of balls. Like, his balls need to descend at some point. No, I mean, he gets views on YouTube. It's not like he gets 0 views on YouTube. It's unfortunate that he exists as a human. Like, he is a net negative for the human species, but, like, let's be real.
Subscriber count. If you get 2.8 thousand views on a long form video and you have 1 million subscribers, nobody cares about you.
Damn.
That's pretty much the end. Buying a Tesla on Elon's birthday. That's awesome.
That is pathetic. Oh my god, dude. Fuck, I was so stupid. Okay, so I got a Tesla. I should have totally gotten a Tesla for a YouTube video and then make it a tax write-off. It's not too late. Guys, me talking about the Tesla that I bought right now is content, and therefore, I needed to buy it for content, and therefore, I will be doing it as a tax write-off because it was a business expense, and the business is this current video that I am making right now.
It's really good clickbait. It doesn't even look like Elon Musk.
Dude, that's Humpty Dumpty.
That's a thumbnail that I would do though. I love doing that. Just dude, adding people into shit.
Honestly, dude, his thumbnails are the greatest in the universe.
Frankie. Oh, there you are. Sorry. This guy loves to type in his bios that he's worked with Mr. Beast and Jake Paul. And also, the reason we're talking about him today, he's worked with Jack Doherty. So, you know, epic content creator, it's all great stuff, etc. It's pretty fucking cool. It's strange that a man with these accolades only has 3,000 followers on Twitter.
No shot. That's crazy.
It's like I don't know. You can just get a following on TikTok or with shorts so easily. It's weird. It's mind-boggling to me. It's hard getting the long-form stuff. It's hard getting the rap.
This man's just flexing.
Audience that we have, me and you. All right, guys?
Damn.
Me and you, what we have right here. All right? Well, you know? Well,
guys, subscribe to Umpaville. You don't want to miss what he has with you.
We have, me and you. Me and you, the only person watching. First time I ever heard of Matt through one of Jack Doherty's tweets, which is incredibly embarrassing. I do follow Jack on Twitter, though, and like I've mentioned many times before, I really like ratioing him. I like giving him a good, solid ratio. It's one of my favorite pastimes, and it's something that I really, really, really enjoy doing. It's very easy, though. It's low-hanging fruit, but it's fun. It's fun. He likes to say that
it's the same as making fun of this guy. It is low-hanging fruit. I am not contributing to anything important in society by saying that this man is pathetic. But it's fun, and it's funny. Listen, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I'm just now having this weird introspective look at the way my content has evolved, and, like, I am so proud of where we are, gamers. Chat, Egg Boys, thank you for being here on this journey with me. I am in a position where I could just sit back and be the chaotic force of nature that I've always wanted to be. Just look and laugh at the freaking idiots that care about Jack Doherty.
I live rent-free in his head because I'm a hater, and honestly, I don't think he doesn't really make me mad, per se. It's just like, I don't know, if there's like a little ball in a tree, or you know how when you walk through a doorway, sometimes...
Okay, dude, Jack Doherty doesn't make me mad. Jack Doherty is the piece of poop that dangles from your butt after a nice shit, and you wiggle a little bit to try to get that little piece of shit out, so you don't actually have to take it off with toilet paper, that it'll kind of just fall out on itself. But like it kind of stays there for like a minute, and after a bit of wiggling, then it bloops into the toilet. Every once in a while, when something crazy goes on, like you feel a splash from the toilet, the water that splashes out of the toilet and touches your butt, one of your cheeks, and it's like cold, and you're like, like by the fact that the little water touches your cheek, that water that touched the cheek is Jack Doherty. Yeah, good analogy.
Sometimes you want to slap the top of it. That's what I do on Twitter, but with replying to Jack Doherty's tweets. That's how it is for me. It's not really living rent-free. I don't like dwell on that. It's just something I do when I get the chance, because it's really easy and fun, and it, you know, makes me look cool. Jack's full tweet alleges that this fella Matt assaulted a girl named Sammy, but Jack and his crew didn't believe her because Matt was their friend. And
dude, it's so insane. Dude, allegations in the Minecraft sphere. You have a girl saying that she was cuddled with without consent, and the Minecrafter literally annihilated. He apologizes. He takes accountability, responsibility. All the other Minecrafters say that she's fucking awful, that she should be believed, and that he's evil, and we need to annihilate him. All right. Now, You go to the freaking weird red pill manosphere that Jack Doherty lives in, you have a girl complaining, and everyone's like, well, he's my friend, so suck it.
In addition to that, they didn't want to believe it because they didn't think he would do something like that, obviously, as their friend.
It's amazing. It's amazing!
Please make it. I spent the last year of his life trying to expose me for online clown.
That's exactly how he said.
I'm done ignoring it. The first girl he actually assaulted was a girl named Sammy at my merch out in LA, and nobody wanted to believe her because we all thought Matt, our resident design, would never do something like that. But after I hired him a year later and he lived with me, the same thing and worse.
This is the worst public statement I've ever seen in my life. What? Like, man's saying nothing.
And happened over and over, and I have multiple other girls ready to come forward about it. And one of those girls is my current girlfriend. Essay is not something to be joked about, but, you know, having Jack Doherty as the hero of the story is really interesting, not the perpetrator or something.
I mean, let's be real. He probably is also the perpetrator. Listen, I'm not one to try my best and spread false sexual assault allegations or anything. But if this guy never sexually assaulted anyone, I would be surprised.
He goes on to say that he hired Matt a year later and this behavior continued and worse, and even while Matt lived with Jack. Jack says that this happened over and over again, and he has multiple women ready to come forward about it, which is absolutely bonkers if that's true.
Man just has women everywhere. I activate my trap card. Women supporters. With the 16 women that I am supporting all of their finances on the field, suddenly all claims and allegations can be disproven.
The women that was wronged by Matt, that's a very light way to put it, allegedly, was Jack's current girlfriend, a person named McKinley Richardson, the same girlfriend he flipped a golf cart on. Pretty fun bro moment.
Wait, what?
I never met
And he killed her. Well, anyway, that was his girlfriend, McKinlinson, or whatever.
Jack Doherty fan. You know who I really like, guys? Not Jack Doherty.
Yeah, well.
I you know, if I had to watch a toddler for a while, I would feel that maybe that's why I don't like him, because I feel like he's just he's a toddler acting out. He's built like a toddler. It's weird.
Honestly, it's not just that he's built like a toddler. It's weird. So yes, he's built like a toddler. That's weird. I completely agree with that exactly. However, one thing that I think is balls never dropped. Okay, dude, like I've never seen this guy's like 20. He literally looks like he's 12. But okay, whatever. Anyway, not the point. The craziest thing is if you look at oldest, he's been making videos for 7 years. Like, you don't understand. What's so crazy about Jack Doherty is that the internet, he grew up here, jumping from trend to trend and from meme to meme and from man has literally gone through every phase of YouTube, but he's a child, right? Like, that's absolutely bonkers to me. Dude was cashing in 6 years ago on the fidget spinner trend, like. And I feel like that because he was in that perpetual state of content making, he just never grew up. I think bro just never grew up.
It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me how you can be built like that. When will he hit puberty? Jack says that the horrible things between Matt and his girlfriend McKinley happened.
If he ever has any children, they're not his.
At his house, and it resulted in 11 guys needing to break down the door because she was, you know, he locked himself in there with McKinley.
What? Dude, huh?
And she was screaming and crying for help, which is horrible if that's true.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
True. We need to see, you know, more. We need to see just evidence. Obviously, Jack's not exactly a trustworthy individual. Now, this tweet.
To be honest, when it comes to the internet, whenever there's a claim, you got to hear the other side. I really absolutely hate the Twitter mindset that you just immediately listen to one side of the story the second you hear it. Like, it's so awful.
Makes it seem like Matt is a massive piece of shit. But you might be noticing, well, if you knew all this, why is he waiting until now to say it? Why are you?
This is one of my biggest complaints with YouTubers in general. When YouTubers have a friend, let's say, while they're friends, they'll never expose him. But once, all of a sudden, they're in drama, they're in beef, they don't like him, then they'll expose him. In my mind, that covering up should not be forgiven. Like, there was this whole drama with Mizkif and Trainwrecks that Mizkif allegedly covered up some sort of sexual assault. That's what Trainwrecks claimed. I don't know. I didn't really get that deep into that whole debacle. But if you knew about this for that long, why didn't you say it? Like, this is not a joke. This is like a really big deal.
You're waiting a year. He hasn't been your friend for a year and you're waiting? Bro, if someone was locked themselves in a room with not even my girlfriend, any girl, and it took me an 11...
Is that a dildo? Like, listen, I'm just asking the questions that we were all thinking.
10 of my friends to get them out, I would beat them senseless, and then I would never see them again.
And then I would shoot them, and then I would dox them. Then I would hang them upside down by the flagpole and sing the national anthem.
And then they would probably be in fucking jail, to be honest, and I would too. No, I wouldn't be in jail. I'd get away with it for sure.
Yeah. Bro has 5 million subscribers on YouTube. He'd get a lawyer.
I'm really good at getting away with stuff. In case you're wondering, I've committed a lot of crimes.
Let's go.
And nobody has any idea.
Oh, he's
Just
so
kidding.
evil.
I don't commit any crimes.
He's never committed any crimes. The people he killed all asked for it.
I'm a law-abiding citizen and not like the Gerard Butler type, like the 40-year-old virgin type. This doesn't make any sense.
I love how you go, what is he even talking about?
Why would he wait an entire year, especially if this guy's been trying to expose him for the last year at this point? It makes no fucking sense. What do we think, guys? What do we think? What do we think it is? What do you think the reasons are? What could the reasons possibly? I can't even think of any reasons.
I could. He was friendly, so he didn't do it, and he doesn't give a shit about the people that are working with him or his girlfriend or the people that are around him. They're all just sources of content and clout and money for him, and none of that means anything. So if nothing means anything, why do something justified or based on morals when he has none? He is a clout goblin. He is someone that has zero integrity. He is Jack Doherty.
I'm gonna say, put some reasons up. Put some fucking reasons up on screen, editors.
Homework or bedtime? Because he's a child!
Right? Do something. Fucking do something. I can't. Those aren't reasons. Those are not valid. Is that the Master Chief over there? Let's investigate. I've got my detective hat on. Go to sour.gg to hopefully get some candy on Friday when it goes live on the site. You guys miss it all the time. It sells out in like just a few hours. It's pretty awesome, to be honest. Anyways, March 14th, 2 days before Jack would expose Matt, he went on a podcast called the It Is What It Is podcast.
Oh,
very
great name. Great name. Ah, you raped her. Pff, is what it is. Can't unrape her anymore.
Awesome. And he talked a lot about Jack Doherty. The original video was titled Jack Doherty, Girlfriend Caught Cheating, Proof. And it had a really awesome thumbnail. I don't really know. It is now titled The Downfall of Jack Doherty, but the thumbnail is the same.
God.
So
Dude, what the fuck? No way.
No, it is now titled The Downfall.
This is some sort of important podcast with exposed... This got 30,000 views in 3 days. Like, it blows... First of all, scary ass smile. What the fuck is that? But brother...
Of Jack Doherty, but the thumbnail is the same. So I'm not really sure. I like this. The Downfall of Jack Doherty. He looks like a...
Wait, we need that. We need
Not
that
really
face.
sure. I like this. The Downfall of Jack Doherty. He's like...
That, dude, what a face. Bro.
So I'm not really sure. I like this. The Downfall of Jack Doherty.
No, I want the
front-facing
so
I'm
camera.
not really sure. I like this. The Downfall of Jack Doherty.
Brother, yes! Anyway.
He looks like a that's how he fucking looks, dude. It is not how he looks at all. He looks like Ryan's toy review if he grew up.
If he didn't grow up. Bro, missed it. Oh, you were so close. Oh my god.
Really, he doesn't look like that at all, dude. I'm really bad at this shit. I'm really bad at saying what people look like and then sticking with my guns. By the way, the podcast exactly.
God damn it, bro. It's wild because Jack Doherty looks like a mayonnaise bottle.
As badass as you think it could be. It's so fucking awesome. I just want you guys to know that this podcast right here with these 4 guys in this fucking set and shit gets less views than my podcast where I sat on the floor for 3 months. That is crazy. That is absolutely... Who are these people? This has 180,000 views. I'm not a hater. I just want to know where the podcasts come from. And who does this? They hype this guy up. They hype Matt up on this epic fucking podcast. They say he's coming up from behind the camera to the front of the camera to expose the industry like someone who's done that before. Some guy, a really good example,
like Cat Williams.
Like FDR talking about the military-industrial complex.
Sure.
Or Edward Snowden talking about the NSA spying on law-abiding citizens. Something's wrong with me.
He's having a weird day, bro. What is even going on?
I really have a weird brain. In this epic clip, Matt said,
Dude, honestly though, this entire situation is just so cringe. Like, whenever there's a sexual assault type situation online, it always messes with me. I hate it, and I hate when people call it drama, right? But when something like this happens, it's really hard to separate fact from fiction. When you have someone like Jack Doherty, whose business model is finding women, getting them to start OnlyFans, promoting them on his stream, and then he takes money from their OnlyFans. Like, that is this man's life. And he's 20 years old. Like, in my mind, this is just an infinite amount of terror and carnage waiting to happen. Obviously there's no justifying anything, but it's like, dude, what are you doing walking into this situation? Oh my God.
Says that Sam, Neon's ex-girlfriend, had told Jack to talk to McKinley before they had ever even met.
Sam told Jack, hey,
these guys all look like high schoolers with a podcast. Like, am I wrong?
I have this friend McKinley. Jack, you should get with her. Like, she's pretty, whatever. You should talk to her. This and this and that.
But Jack didn't, and McKinley was engaging with all of Matt's social media stuff and eventually talking about how the moment she touched down in Florida, she was in Matt's bed, not Jack's bed.
Oh my God. You mean the OnlyFans pimp got cheated on by one of his women?
So, you know, trying to start some shit, really.
All right, so she's about that. She's about that action.
Yeah.
Dude, like, look the way they talk. Please tell me this isn't how, like, the kid, shut about that action, bro. It's crazy. Shaking his hands like he's having a seizure.
Yes,
You're about that
so much
action.
to the point where once she flew in, she was already in my bed. The moment she got there, touched down into Florida, she was already in my bed, and Jack walked in on us.
Wait for that, bro. That's going crazy.
Making out, bro.
That's crazy. Oh my God, Jack's a cuck? Guys, think of the views we're gonna get. They proceed to get 30,000 views.
And if you can imagine this gets any worse, it does. They go through Matt's text messages with McKinley. What is wrong with these people? They showed how flirtatious they were with each other, showing them the text messages literally on screen.
What the fuck are they doing? Like, do they not care about anybody's privacy at all? The answer is no. They are these weird clout sharks that don't think this will follow them for the rest of their life. I think the irony of making internet content is it goes two ways. On the one hand, the internet's not real life, but on the other hand, people think the internet's not real life, and it is. And these people's lives are all gonna get mega fucked through all this.
She says, yes, actually, you were. Then Matthew says, okay, good, same here. And then she says, I love to hear it. All right, so they're flirting back and forth. I'm trying to find
It's like showing his phone. It's like, guys, look at this prize. I sexted at a woman that was like supposed to be sexing at somebody else.
more juice up in here.
And also, since all this came out, Matt has tweeted them separately in the wake of Jack's allegations against him. This is so insane.
Hopefully I see you this weekend. Yes, I hope so too. I'll keep you guys updated. Just got to get the bed up.
It's just a bunch of, you know, interesting texts. I don't really see why it's crazy. It's talking about kissing. This is very like middle school. Oh,
I was saying high school. Oopie just he went even lower.
I don't know. I never went to school, but it seems very
Thanks,
juvenile.
Let's
But I guess they're fucking young anyways.
They're young anyways, but they're 20. They're massive online. The fact that you have Jack Doherty has 14 million subscribers on YouTube. Like, actually insane. But it's the fact that he's 20 right now that's just absolutely sending me. 20-year-old with 14 million subscribers, mind completely corrupted by clout and money, pimping out women on OnlyFans on his streams. Like, holy shit. His parents failed him.
Am I even talking about?
Yeah, just a heads up. If you keep liking my stories, I might have to kiss you. Like the notes. Keep liking these I get stories. Nobody. keep it up and I'll have to take care of that. What I said I wanted you to take care of it.
It's literal. It's crazy. They sound like actual children. These are 20-year-olds. Like, what is going on? How has society become so mentally stunted?
It's what the fuck? You take care of it. Oh, wow, they're gonna kiss each other. I'll see you this weekend. Either I'm going to you or you're coming to me. Okay. I'll let you know if I can come. If not, I can come very soon. Trust.
Should have swallowed. I could come very soon. Trust. Listen, there's one thing that we trust you, and that's the fact that you come very quickly.
And then there's like some other texts and stuff. Booty Sniffer 9000.
Bro actually said Booty Sniffer 9000 in a text. Bro, that's that skibbity toilet riz. Is that a screenshot face? I don't know. What do we think? Yeah, all right. You know what? Listen. listen.
In the podcast appearance, before Jack's accusations against Matt came out, he talked about the night that Jack would later refer to as the essay on McKinley.
Oh
he
my
said
God.
that she was playing games with him and telling him one
They are using. Do you just realize what's going on? These children have no idea what to do in the world, right? These are people that are trying to make drama out of this. Like, they are using a potential sexual assault as like a weird bargaining chip in a drama. It's like, oh yeah, well, you raped 4 women. Ha! 4 women? What about the 8 women that you sexually assaulted last week? Listen, like, what are they even doing?
thing, and then the guy's something else. In Bro's podcast appearance, by the way, before Jack's accusations against him came out, he was talking about the night that Jack would later refer to as the night where the bad thing happened to McKinley. And he said, Matt said, that she was playing games, telling him something, and then the other guys something else.
She's telling me one thing and then telling these dudes the other once she finds out everything from Mitchie or whatever, and she understood
Women moment! Women! Sorry.
how everything was being mapped out.
And she was playing the game.
She was playing the game, bro.
Oh my
like,
God.
Homie hopped to Jack right away, whatever.
He's saying that she was into him first and Jack was a second pick, and that is what prompted Jack to speak out about this. And both of their accounts of the situation were wildly different from each other, as you can probably fucking imagine. So yeah, I don't really know what to believe. Matt shared the screenshots of the text, and they seem very flirtatious. Obviously, flirting is not consent, obviously, but they definitely seem flirtatious, and it is expected.
This is like mega cringe. I can't believe that like this is a discussion that actually is being had right now. And it's the fact that somehow influencers have so much power and attention. Like, you realize this person has an audience. Like, I understand that this guy's obviously a weirdo, but this guy has an audience. Like, do they think dibs exists in the real world, and therefore, since you called dibs on a hot piece of ass, she's now yours? Like, this is mega brain rot, and the audience watching this is gonna think that way too.
At this point, Jack threw some insanely hefty accusations at Matt. We need to see some kind of
like, oh, you slept with my girl? I'm gonna make up sexual assault allegations against you. Oh, well, that makes sense.
evidence, obviously. I expect that to come out soon, hopefully very soon. I'm curious to see what kind of proof Jack can provide in all of this, if he's gonna throw such crazy accusations at Matt. But
maybe he won't. Maybe he won't. Maybe he just was like, wow, this Minecraft thing is working great. Everyone in the Minecraft community is getting exposed with no proof, and they're all toppling. Ha! Easy.
Wait, not that any of this will affect either one of these people negatively.
Oh, no, not at all. Like, dude, these people could literally commit the most heinous crimes, and their audience will just spam based in their chat.
In literally any way. And people are like, well, why do you even make videos about them? Because
they're fucking idiots and it's fun. Listen, I have become committed and addicted to idiots online. Listen, again, I'm not trying to contribute absolutely anything to the world through this video. And if you think that's the case, that is not the case, okay? I'm gonna try my best to be a good person, you know, for my own sake. However, this video is purely to shit on an idiot. Listen, we be toxic to toxic people and wholesome to wholesome people. This idiot needs to be told that he's an idiot.
all the people that watch this vicariously through me, they don't support these people.
No,
it's the piracy. It's the piracy logic, right? People who pirate games and movies, they're not gonna watch them anyways. All right, if you can't get it for free, if you can't get it at your will and by your convenience,
What is he saying?
then you're not gonna get it. You just don't care. It's People are not gonna look up Jack Doherty because of my fucking video.
Dude, well, okay, dude. Also, I hate the argument that if you're platforming somebody, then you're you're talking about this guy. Why? You're giving him more attention, bro. If you talk about someone in a negative light, I wouldn't exactly call that giving them more attention, and therefore people are gonna start liking them. If that was the case, then every single talk show host that was making fun of Trump for his entire election, like, then if anything, they helped him, which obviously they didn't, okay? Like, it's such a bad mindset. It's a bad faith argument that a lot of people like to have just to complain.
If you do, you're an idiot.
True.
What are you fucking doing, dude? Let's exploit the shit out of him, and hopefully I'll make you laugh.
Yes, we milk them. We milk them. They are our cows, and I am the farmer.
Or at least you can see my dogs and smile or something like
True.
that.
I like Unpacking videos. They're great. They're great. They make fun of idiots. Dude, making fun of idiots. It is my favorite currency.
Or get mad at me, someone who is a better person than Jack Doherty. Instead of getting mad at him
That's not even flexing. that's a really low bar.
and interacting with him in any way. I mean, look how few videos he gets on his long form content. It's working. We can't help the short form. That's like toddlers.
What the fuck? 150 million views.
Babies. You might be curious. I'm curious to see what kind of proof that Jack can provide after throwing a hefty accusation at Matt, like saying someone locked a girl in a room and 11 people. That's
awful.
Wild. He included a call with the victim of the situation, Sammy, and she talked about her experience with Matt in the call. This was on March 16th.
In the room, in the guest room that you guys had, and he came to the room and he just like was, feeling me, and I told him, do not do that. Like, I didn't want any of that. And then he was trying to like force himself on me, and I told him, I was like, stop,
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's pretty damning stuff. It's not good. It's all very, very, very bad. Nothing like this.
Again, it's not exactly evidence. It's just weird.
This has ever happened to any.
It's tragic if it's true, but I feel like this is someone trying to get back at someone in a beef. Like, and it's a brain dead character. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, obviously you have to hear both sides to this story, because just hearing one side, even if it is like a genuine allegation, like, bro, do you realize these people would sink at absolutely they would sink to any level.
Anyone that I love or no one that I love has ever done anything like this. It's fucking ridiculous that this exists so constantly in these circles. It's wild.
It's insane. It's almost like the circle where you have a lot of people that make content revolving around selling women for their body parts online that they don't respect women or something. That's crazy.
Maybe it means something. Maybe it's a sign. Jack made his second video, by the way, elaborating on his perspective of the events with McKinley and
Dude, and this poor girl, even if she... Okay, so listen. If she was sexually assaulted, this is the worst story in the universe, and it's a tragedy, and holy fuck, these guys need to go to jail. If it was all made up and fake, and it was just beef, like, dude, they took this girl, and they're like, oh, these two YouTubers are beefing, we're going to put her in the center of this beef, and we're going to use her as our pawn. Like, bro, this is insanely serious, life-changing stuff, and these guys... These bozos.
Matt situation from a year ago.
All right, so I'm just going to address this because it's getting way out of hand, but...
Look at his face! Tell me that's not a punchable face.
Basically, one of my ex-employees, Matt, he spent the last year of his life trying to expose me and bring me down because he's very jealous and he always says I'm nothing without him, blah, blah. He worked for me for 5 months, and within that 5 months, you don't even want to know all the girls that have, like, came forward about what he's done to them, which I'll get...
So then where have you been for those 5 months? Where have you been this whole time? You knew all this was going on.
That in a second. So there's this video that he keeps posting of him kissing my girlfriend in the back of an Uber, and here's the context to it. That was the very first day I flew her down here, the day we all met her, and I literally had another girl in my bed when she flew down to my house that...
Oh, so your girlfriend that you flew down, you were literally in bed with a different girl while she flew in, and you're all upset that she kissed him. Like, do you understand the perversion in this man's head? He doesn't think there's anything weird about what he's saying. Dude looks like a prepubescent mushroom. Bro looks like he could be a freaking mascot for mayonnaise.
That day, and then right after we went
Dude looks like a default Roblox skin.
to a club, and she got all drunk. He would always do this. I would be with another girl, and he would have her friend. So since I was with another girl, he was just all over McKinley, nonstop touching her, trying to kiss her nonstop, and she was super uncomfortable and didn't know what to do. It was her first day there.
Well, I mean, I guess she if she had a voice, she would be able to say that though.
He had a huge ego and would start to do that with every girl and think they all want him, but they don't.
Dude, I fucking wish I sometimes showed my own body so I could like I could show you what he looks like. He looks like my knee with a toupee. Okay? Honestly, bro. This is insane. Bro's just he's a penis that isn't sponsored by Manscaped.
Okay. No, we have that. Oh, all right.
But again, what does that mean? What does that even mean?
How about this? Are things getting more and more fucking weird for you like they are for me every single day? My
Okay, well,
innocence is just ripped and peeled away.
I love his expression so. All right, that's a keeper. That's a keeper.
It just keeps coming back and peeling back until it feels like it can't peel anymore, and then it just keeps on peeling, and it's really hard to like put it
You
back.
know what's not peeling? The foreskin off of Jack Doherty's face. Bro looks like an uncircumcised penis.
Forward and unpeel it. You know, it's like putting skin back on an orange you peeled. Eventually, the orange will rot because you removed its skin.
True.
And that's what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah,
Our oranges are.
What Oompaville is really saying is that he wants to remove Jack Doherty's skin. That's what he's saying. Honestly, Oompy, like, bro, we could collab on that one.
Being peeled together.
I'll watch.
Jack is talking about these things that happened a long time ago. And if you have critical thinking skills, which Jack does not, most content
You
creators
will realize that this is, in fact, admitting that of guilt. Admitting you knew this stuff was happening and you kept this guy on your payroll.
do not. This is a bad thing. This is a bad thing to talk about now. It's bad to bring this up. This is a former employee who has allegedly been trying to expose him for the past year. And they worked together for about 5 months or so. They're not friends anymore, I assume, because they're exposing each other. The first thing that Jack accuses this guy Matt of, that I've never fucking heard before in my entire life, is essay of a girl named Sammy at Jack's own house. His first house, meaning he's had multiple. And I think he's in Florida now. The first house was in LA.
That makes so much sense. Of course he's in Florida.
So a lot of time has passed since this happened and him talking about it now. He also says that this happened repeatedly.
Yeah, he said it happened a lot of times.
Okay, Harvey Weinstein, what the fuck? And he knew about it, and his own girlfriend knew about it, but didn't address it.
I'm telling you, that's why I think that, again, they use this shit as a weapon. It's a weapon. It's a clout bomb. It's a, oh, you try to expose me? Well, I'm going to hit you with the worst accusation ever. Just wait for the next one. Are you ready? I'm calling it right now. You know what the clapback is going to be? Oh, yeah? Well, you slept with someone underage. I guarantee you that's the clapback. The clapback is you're a pedophile. Because you know what's worse than raping an adult? Raping a child, I guess. I'm telling you, this is going to be the twisted mental gymnastics they're going to go through. They're going to say, oh yeah, one of the girls in your stream that you promoted their OnlyFans was a child and you knew she was a child. I bet you any money that is the next step. Because they are using these terms as weapons. They are using these crimes that may or may not have occurred as actual weapons, saved for the correct moment.
What? Wind of sexual assault on Jack Doherty, dude. What are you saying? This is just as bad for you to come out with this now. I wasn't going to talk about this, but why not? What? He only talked about it.
Honestly, I'm telling you, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. If it's true, and he didn't talk about it, because why start the drama with some irrelevant guy? But now that guy's trying to expose him, well, perfect timing, right? Or, alternatively, it's not even true at all. And he just made this up literally right now as this nuke to just drop on this man's head. Like, regardless, it's awful. And regardless, dude is trying his absolute best, okay? And I want to say this in no uncertain terms. Dude is trying to use sexual assault for personal gain. And there is no other way to interpret this. and it's fucked up. And these are the clowns on the internet with 14 million subscribers.
Because Matt started talking about it first. Dude, it's not like you're shit talking each other. This is illegal stuff. This is not good stuff. This is bad. This isn't like, oh yeah, he says the F slur or whatever. I mean, this is fucking terrible. There's laws. I'm like 80.
Listen. 80% of laws are overrated.
85% sure that's illegal. I'm just kidding. I'm 100% sure.
Damn, you got us.
It's illegal. So if we're to believe Jack, Matt's a piece of shit, and just overall, we can tell that Jack is just a piece of shit. He just protects people who sexually assault women. That's what
Well, until he wants them gone. then he'll out them.
he's admitting to right now, which is fucking, I mean, expected. At this point, it's expected.
I'm not even a little surprised.
Once again, falls back
How much lower could they go?
to just like a weird convenience thing, man. Truly guilty by association. The comments are hardcore on this. It's so blatantly obvious when you look at it from the you know, the first perspective, initial glance. It's like,
It's like, listen, I know that you're exposing me for being an asshole. However, have you considered the fact that when you murdered somebody 6 months ago, I was the one that helped you bury the body? Like, what?
you aware of what you're doing right now? You mean you were hiding it and you were associating with it knowingly, and this is your friend, bro?
Insane.
What? This is not a fucking
See,
flat.
but again, guy's an idiot, because anyone with any form of critical thinking skills would know that this is not something you say.
You were a freak. Okay, so anyways, a lot is now being alleged against Matt. So how would he respond to these accusations? Well, he would respond for sure. He says that Jack is lying. The end. This is a really fucking weird response video, if you can imagine. I'm sure you probably could. He compares sharing women to sharing underwear, and by women I mean McKinley, the girl.
Oh my fucking, these people, and these are literal brain dead children. These are just stunted growth children. It's insane.
Girl that he allegedly SA'd.
Here I am to address the stuff that Jack is posting on Twitter. First off, when we went to Rock Bar, and the first day that McKinley got there, she was super into me. She didn't even know that me and Mitchie had a thing. She wasn't aware of most of the things that were going on, and she was super into me, whatever. We were done at Rock Bar, we're in the back of the Uber, and that's where you see the video of me kissing McKinley. And Jack wasn't even with the girl that entire day. He didn't have another girl, so I don't know what he's...
This is the weirdest thing. It's like, at the same time, you need a... Do you know what the most irrelevant part of this entire situation is? The fact that Jack Doherty in his claim against this guy said that, oh hey, while I was sleeping with a girl, I flew in my girlfriend and she was kissing you. And this guy saying, oh yeah, well, when you flew in your girlfriend and she was kissing me, you didn't have a girl that day at all. What the hell? That's not relevant at all. Like, zero relevance to anything here. It just goes to show where these people's headspaces are at. It's like, oh shit, Jack Doherty lied about getting laid that day.
He's talking about that he had another girl. He's capping about it entirely. And he wasn't holding her hand in the car at all because he was in the passenger seat. So I don't know how you could hold her hand in the from the passenger seat and we're in the back seat. So he's completely lying. He was never holding her hand in the car that day of. So
like, none of this matters at all, right?
Don't know why he's lying about that, but whatever. And I remember we'd be making out.
But whatever, right? That's not the relevant stuff. It's just he has no game, he has no bitches. El Riz bozo.
A room.
He's
somebody knocked at the
capping.
door. I'd go get the door, and then when I go back to my room,
No, dude, you don't want to mess up, all right? Walmart phase rug over here is really gonna take this man down.
McKinley's gone. So I kind of got the gist that she wanted to move on to Jack. So that's why I literally asked her, like, I can give you up to Jack if you really want that.
What the fuck is he talking about? If you really want that, I can give you up to Jack. If you want that, okay? Listen, if you want that. Whammon, you are like chewing gum. Sometimes I chew it, sometimes he chews it.
And she doubled down and she said that she liked me. She didn't like Jack. Jack's not even her type. So, and
fuck is this whole story? This is like the worst. Can you believe this? Like, if you want to look at this realistically for just a second, bro, what he is describing right now is an actual crime. Like, sexual assault is not a joke. It's a horrible, real thing that happens. Dude, I feel like I got AIDS watching this video. Like, honestly. But they're just making it drama. It's like the sexual assault is on the same level to these guys as he lied about getting laid that day. Like, it's insane that because these people were coded growing up on the internet for the last bunch of years, literally growing up on the internet and being bred, seeing what's been going on, they feel like sexual assault allegations are just like good zingers. It's like, ha, L-Riz, no bitches, you're a rapist. It's all the same. How insane is that? Like, who raised these people? These people don't have fathers.
In my stance, it's super confusing. This girl's telling me one thing, and then I have Jack and Logan telling me that she's scared of me. So it's like, at the end of the day, how the f am I supposed to know that this girl's not liking me when she's literally telling me to my face that I'm fine and I'm doing everything fine and everything? So it's like, I was asking
Dude, no one would like you with a mustache like that. Dude, take off the mustache. It does not make you look manly, okay?
Like, what's good with her? Like, do you want to get with Jack? Because if so, we share underwear, we can share girls.
You share underwear, bro. What the Dude, what is wrong with this guy? We share underwear, we could share girls. That is the worst sentence of all time. That is the worst sentence I've ever heard in my life. Dude, we share underwear, we share girls. It's all the same. First of all, sharing underwear, diabolical. Get out of here, bro. Holy shit. But also, bro, what is this comparison? Dude, how do these people have supporters? How does this guy have million subscribers on YouTube? Who's watching this guy?
And she was like, no, you're good, you're good.
That's fucking weird. Jack just says that he's lying. Basically, he shuts it down. He extends the lying claim to a few other things that Jack said. He reiterated a lot of his points that he made on the best podcast on earth, the Joe Rogan Experience. Shut up! Oh my God. And then he gets to the part about the fucking underwear. He says he offered her up. That is McKinley. What a strange choice of words to talk about a human being.
Dude, I'm telling you though, if you watch their streams though, like here's the thing, all right? They'll find women that aren't doing well financially. Like think about it. It's. I think this should be illegal personally. Okay, I think this is actual just prostitution with extra steps. The fact that the Jack Doherty business model that made him all of his money is he will find women that are in financial dire straits. And he will take these girls, put them on his stream, and promote their porn so that when they're doing, and he'll take a cut of their porn, presumably at least 50% of whatever they make through their porn. So, and he's funneling people, which realistically are probably mostly children, because let's be real, adults aren't watching this guy's content. All right, look at this guy. Like honestly, that is the content. Think about this. Think about how horrible that is for a second. And the fact that it's legal is mind-blowing.
And not an object.
This guy's gonna end up in a Romanian prison. Oh God, oh God.
I offer, my water bottle to those who are thirsty. I don't offer my girlfriend up to people because I'm a man. And, and my girlfriend is a human being, not a thing to share. Bro, comparing her loosely, albeit, to underwear is...
It wasn't that loose. Like, when he made that comment earlier, I thought he was kidding, but that is not a loose comparison. It's like, bro, we share underwear, we share girls, what's the difference? Dude, Niji Sanji's business practices are 100 times more ethical than Jack Doherty's.
So awesome. They're sharing underwear. What the...
First of all, honestly, that's enough. They share underwear, cancel them, annihilate them, get them off the internet.
What does that even mean, bro? Oh my God. Just a couple of little twinks out in Los Angeles.
Like, dude, they're losers. They're mega losers.
Sharing underwear and mistreating girls. Oh, wow. Broads. They probably call them broads because that's disrespectful. He's such a fucking weirdo. At one point, Matt even posted a video of him and McKinley kissing, using it as evidence of her being into him, and that everything between them was consensual.
Even though you realize these people are financially... Dude, most of the girls that they're collabing with are financially reliant on these people, and if they don't listen to them, they're just gonna get fired and be back in that same unfortunate position without being able to make a living. Like, it's awful.
But
also men sharing underwear should be illegal. Like, honestly, true. It's like if someone just put a bullet between his eyes for sharing his underwear, I wouldn't say it's justified, but also, like, I wouldn't not say it's justified. You know what I'm saying?
He deleted it later because it had her nipple in it. Apparently, it was her request. He explains why.
Yeah, I remember that whole situation. Oh my
was deleted in his tweet, and he shows some of the exchanges stemming from it. Wow. And after he posted that, Jack threatened to sue him over posting revenge porn. So, these are huge.
It's obviously not revenge porn, but like, bro, dude, like, I'm telling you, they hear these words online. I swear to God, Jack Doherty's 20 years old. When I was 20 years old, I did not know revenge porn was a thing. Like, dude, I did not even know that was a thing. And here he is accusing people of it, just willy-nilly, because he doesn't like the guy. This is someone who was hardcore brought up on the internet. Dude, this man's daddy is leafy as here.
Allegations, accusations, whatever the fuck you want to call them. We need to see proof of the McKinley accusations from Jack, but Jack does provide proof for the Sammy allegations.
His proof is Jack all, because, I mean, obviously, he uses them like they're buzzwords.
Which is the first girl that Matt allegedly essayed. His first victim. Jack posted a call with Sammy on his Twitter. That was his first sort of exposing video of Matt, and his second video was him explaining the events of what happened with McKinley.
And what's so insane about this is they think that out exposing each other is going to be enough. It's like, oh, he's trying to expose me? Well, I'll expose him for something much worse. Like, that invalidates his claims.
Happened after Sammy. And they start posting each other's texts and screenshots and stuff. Literally, I don't know, dude. RP is a completely different thing. That's evil as shit. I don't even know what. They're like threatening to sue each other. Just fight. How about you duel? Let's bring back duel.
Honestly, dude, bring back duel. That would be huge. And honestly, whoever survives should just be put out anyway. Just snuff him out too.
I will gladly be the first YouTuber to duel someone.
Yes.
I will fucking duel someone, dude. I'm ready. I'm ready to duel. If anyone wants to duel me, let me know down below. We can set it up. I don't think dueling's legal though. Oh, and by the way, fun fact, some more of Matt's evidence that he provided.
See, that's the beauty. Dueling being illegal is the beauty. Bro, you bring back dueling. Jack and whatever the other guy's name is, duel, all right? And whoever wins gets life in prison for second-degree murder. Bro, it is literally the greatest meta of all time.
Revealed that he was even more of a piece of shit. He decided to make an epic grape joke when Jack says that he got McKinley to sign an OF contract.
See, these OF contracts are the pimp contracts.
That was disguised as an NDA.
Holy shit. That's insane. He told her that it was an NDA, and it was just a contract basically signing her life away that she was going to be making porn for him.
Which is contract fraud, and that is a federal crime, especially if McKinley is not from the state in which, she signed that. You can't just...
Yeah, because, right, he flew her in, too.
Make people sign contracts that are purposefully misleading. I assume this is a joke, like the grape joke that Matt made.
Hilarious.
What fucking human piece
hilarious. This is their comedy
of shit these people are. Hey, by the way, Matt also responds to the original allegations from Sammy in the video posted by Jack with a phone call to face.
Let me guess the response. It's like, bro, I don't even know what she's talking about, because when I was there with her, like, she liked me a lot. So I don't even know what she's saying. She liked me a lot. So none of this is even true. And also you have El Riz and no bitches.
Time audio thing. He scrolled through his text exchanges with Sammy. And then Matt made his second video responding from inside a car, but he didn't really say much. It was a very short response. The biggest difference in this one is that Matt says that Jack didn't care when he's, alleging all this bad stuff happened. He didn't care and didn't even mention it. He didn't say anything about what Matt allegedly did at the time, and he wanted him to keep working for him, which is a pretty bad thing. That's bad. That's a bad look.
Honestly, I think this guy Jack wanted like a big zinger exposed, so he called him a sexual assaulter, and then needed to come up with some sort of evidence after the fact to corroborate this claim, because people were like, holy shit, that's a big deal.
That's a bad look.
So this is the craziest part about all of this, is that if I did all...
Dude, why are you... Dude, if he just crashed his car right now, that would be some beautiful karma.
These things allegedly, then why would he still say I have to edit for him, and if I don't keep editing for him, he's gonna sue me? Like, if I did all this crazy stuff, wouldn't you just tell me to leave and that's it? Like, bye? And if you're keeping it in the wraps and not talking about it when it happened, or like You know, like, come on, like, really make it make sense, bro. Like, this is, like, hilarious to me, because it's like, dude, like, I really got to make, like, a long video about this or something, just to, like, really get into detail on
What
this.
is he doing? That's his response video to sexual assault allegations. Holy shit.
And by the way, a lot of people calling out Jack for his fucking insane behavior and decision to take forever to expose a sexual predator. And he responded to that criticism, and he did so with an epic W. Classic Jack Doherty toddler build.
Some people are mad that I didn't talk about these allegations a year ago, but not everything is meant to be handled on the internet. He spent the last year of his life trying to make me look bad for clout, and I've ignored it, and it's time people realize the type of person he is.
Wow, he's a hero.
W. Some people are mad that I didn't talk about these allegations a year ago, but not everything is meant to be handled on the internet. He spent the last year of his life trying to make the person he is. Dude, you guys are both content creators, and he's allegedly S-ing other content creators.
And he's keeping it private because some things are not meant for the internet. This is the guy that literally broadcasts his entire life. Dude, it's awful. It's literally awful.
Where else are you supposed to talk about it if not on the internet? Because it doesn't seem like you're gonna fucking do anything in real life about it. So you just let it go? What do you mean you're letting it go? Is that what you're doing? Because it seems like that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, the craziest part is, like, saying that this should be handled privately. I actually agree. I think crimes like this should be handled privately. But that's only if they're handled privately. But if they're not handled privately, then you're just hiding that shit.
You're just trying to let it go. Huh? He is right, though. Some things do need to be handled off the internet. George not found! Oh!
True.
Oh my god! Anyway.
Dude, what is with these people?
But quite literally, his entire...
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god! Anyway.
That is a good Oompa face.
But quite literally, his entire brand is handling it on the internet. He gets slapped by people constantly and does everything on the internet, dude. It's sad. He's insufferable and his brain is warped. And, you know, there's only bad outcomes for this young man. Seriously, this is not going to be good for him. This money won't last for long. It's a candle. So
yeah, and dude, the crazy thing is, he's been making content for so long. He's hit so many different strides. He's 20 years old. He's 20 years old. If he would just invest properly, he could live the rest of his life on what he's made. But he's not going to invest properly, and at some point, he's going to regret his decision so badly. And you know who will be there to laugh at it? Me, the eternal Nuxanor, who will just sit on the sidelines and laugh at the idiots, and as they pave their own roads to their downfalls. That's not true. I'm probably going to retire at some point, and it's going to be very sad for the internet when there isn't the chaotic overlord Nuxanor to watch.
You know, start stuffing away those assets as soon as you possibly can, brother. Oh, by the way, if anyone you know commits sexual assault, do not hide it. If they actually can.
Right? Here's the thing. Like, that's the most basic advice in the universe. But apparently it needs to be said.
Admit it, then alert the authorities, for one, and get a lawyer. And for two, you know, warn people about them. Warn people that they're a bad person, potentially. Up until this point, we've heard from Matt, and we've heard from Jack. We've heard from Sammy, not Jack's girlfriend, McKinley, and...
Strange! Wow, the person that apparently actually had this terrible thing happen to her was silent. It's almost like it was a pawn in a YouTube drama instead of something that actually happened. Listen, I hope it didn't happen. It might have, but I really hope it didn't, obviously.
Also, not from one of Matt's alleged victims. But she would break her silence on the 16th, the same day all these allegations came out. Her response would be telling her side of the story and her perspective of her interactions with Matt, all written down in the Notes app, screenshotted and posted in 3 parts, which were reposted by Jack. It's a fucking lot of reading, so we'll just go through it. Matt told her that they were together. She corrected him, said that they weren't. The same week, according to her, cops were called to the house for Matt assaulting another girl.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Who are these people? Oh my god, who are these people? And how do the... This is all on the internet. Why isn't law enforcement... Like, there needs to be some sort of special law enforcement team specifically for internet crimes. Like... Oh my god.
Bro. Oh my god! Who are these people? I feel so bad for these poor
fucking women. So anyways, this
Dude,
is
honestly, it's like you have these poor women that are just trying their best to make a living, and here they are, thrust in this crazy feud between Jack Doherty, the fucking demented bobblehead, versus Mac, some guy whose mustache looks like it wants to kill itself.
It's all just text. Obviously, there's no real proof. There's no real evidence. It's he said, she said, she said, and you know, it's not how justice works or like a court of law. The burden of proof, there's not really any at all. Maybe you could say that you could look up the police actually being called. You could verify that. That's something that we could actually see, because that's but even then, you know, police are called for the wrong reasons sometimes. This instance,
dude,
probably gonna go ahead and believe the victim. All right. All right,
it's almost like these people have no credibility anymore. So at that point, like, I don't even want to hear what you have to say.
Red-pilled fellows, Jack's piece of shit, Matt's piece of shit. Both of them piece of shit. Now, what's doubly interesting is it doubly proves that Jack's a fucking piece of shit, because it's more of an acknowledgement that from McKinley,
that he knew this was going on, and
actual victim that Jack knew about this week, what we just read, for this long, and still didn't talk about it or fire him. What the bro? If people that I hire are assaulting women, I'm going to fucking fire them. And
then kill them.
Going to fire them. I'm going to hold them down, give them a raspberry.
This guy's going. I will stretch their butthole. I will place objects in their butthole. I will then
and fire them. And yet, the cops were called. He allegedly did this to another girl as well.
I will wear your butthole like a hat. Too much?
Retweeted this. What a fucking idiot, dude. Everyone's so stupid in this situation. So Matt responded and said, no evidence, no evidence. Let's talk about this on a stream. What do we
Cloud.
Cannot believe how much shit they made up. She did not once say she was unculpable until by self they purposefully did scam all their money. They're scamming. These are all shithead people. These are
literally all shithead people. Shithead people that literally abuse women for a living. Like, holy fuck. It's these people have regressed society by leaps and bounds. It's like, dude. Oh, hey, honey, what do you do for a living? Well, I scam women for a living.
They're all f***ing horrible people. He has still yet to.
Bro got 14 likes on his tweet. Like, how is that even real life? What the fuck, bro?
Show proof for everything. At least Matt is posting some level of evidence of like a timeline. He's posting screenshots of texts between him and Jack, showing that after all this horrible shit happened,
they were still friends.
He was still asking for some work to be done. Maybe
crazy, actually insane.
It's because Jack's a sociopath and he just doesn't care, and he really truly only cares about SA when it's convenient for him.
Wow, it's almost like he's profiting off sexual assault. That was a reference to what I said earlier in this video.
That's seeming like what this looks like right now.
100%,
this is crazy. And
100%. This is like the most baby-faced, baby-minded discussion of all time.
Saying he doesn't want to edit any OnlyFans videos. $400 a day for OnlyFans videos. Sure, I'd fucking edit some OnlyFans videos for $400 a day. I'm pretty good at it.
Wait, so you are going to pay me $400 a day to watch porn? Damn, we hurting out here.
Editing. I could probably do 2 or 3, you know? I don't know shit.
Bro's flexing.
He doesn't morally agree with it, though. Also showing screenshots of Jack texting him while all this was going down, calling him the F slur, which is a huge no-no.
Hope your 5 seconds of clout was worth it. Keep in mind you make somebody's name out of your mouth, you obsessed f***ing. Have fun trying to get any girl in the future. Yeah.
You look like just as much of a...
It's like, dude, it's like, you're a rapist. And he's like, oh yeah, well, you called me the F slur. The fuck, man?
Piece of shit, bro, if it's true. Jack apparently also sent Matt his own address, which is a baller move.
What the fuck is wrong with these guys? Are insane. These guys are crazy.
Very internet.
He sends, oh yeah, your address. I don't live there anymore.
Of him. And apparently he doesn't live there anymore. People do that shit to me all the time. They send me pictures of my house and stuff, and I'll like wave as they drive by. They send me pictures of my house. It's pretty funny, honestly. And then the rabbit hole begins, guys. Matt starts to accuse Keemstar and Drama Alert of being on Jack's payroll for him to be on his side. I really don't fucking know.
He's not on Jack's payroll. It's just your tweet got 7 likes, dude. They're not reporting on you because you're irrelevant.
This all
and they
stems
want to get views.
from the person who runs the Drama Alert Twitter page having Jack Doherty #1 fan and
Oh my god, dude.
in your bio. Matt then accuses Jack of trying to get his Instagram banned and paying Instagram to get him banned, which I don't even know you can fucking do that.
He's really accusing Jack of paying to get his Instagram banned. Dude, what the fuck?
I don't think that's a thing that you can do. I don't think Instagram wants to associate with Jack Doherty in any way professional.
Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg's just like, so Jack Doherty wants to get Mac, this guy who got 7 likes on his tweet. He wants to get him removed because he's apparently a piece of shit.
I mean, they could quite literally just Google his name and find 500 reasons to not. Really what this shows is how big of pieces of shit are out there. Just posting, and people don't even know. They'll watch a Jack clip of a short on YouTube and just be like, oh, this is, you know, this guy's just like built like a toddler. It's kind of weird, but it's like not hurting me. No, it's actually, everyone around him is rotten. They're rotten.
Yeah, it's an entire group of rotten people, but what the craziest thing is, there's so many women, I think, that are actively and actually getting hurt by the content he makes. And I think that the people that are actually watching his content are actually being raised by this guy. Like, imagine in 10 years, you'll have people that grew up on Jack Doherty content. And it's like, how are those people going to treat the world, you know? Like, holy shit. It's actually insane. Parents, goddamn, make sure your kids aren't watching Jack Doherty.
They're actually completely rotten human beings. And this Matt guy has been trying to, like, shittily expose him over the last year.
Over nothing, by the way. This exposed is nothing.
Until, I don't even know, dude. What the It's just...
I will expose you. Oh yeah, well you're a rapist. Oh yeah, well why didn't you tell people that I was a rapist before now? You're obviously making it up. Oh yeah, well you raped 6 women. Oh yeah, well you have no bitches and no riz and we share underwear. Like, what the fuck is going on?
So lame. Like, this is all the shit he's tried to expose him for up until this point. They both just... Oh my god, it's just so stupid.
It's pathetic.
Put a bunch of tweets of all the stuff Matthew was trying to expose him with. I
just didn't post the tweets.
No fucking idea what to believe in this. It seems so fake. They're all people.
I know what to believe. These people all suck. They literally all suck so badly. They are losers. They are suckers, and their lives will be shit. Oh my god, they have... Bro, these guys have 3 to 5 good years left. Make the most of them, because in 3 to 5 years, bro, your life is over.
This is a massive shit. They should all be banned and eliminated. Not really. They shouldn't be banned from the internet. We can just point and laugh at them. Yeah, also, remember this video of this guy just getting punched square in the noggin? We can't show the whole thing because my video will get age restricted. But yeah, Jack is being sued for that assault because of his bodyguard.
Yeah, Jack is getting sued because his bodyguard assaulted someone. He also did this wildly pathetic move where, like, he would annoy people in public, and then every time someone in public would actually, like, stand up to him, he would just hide behind his bodyguard. Like, literally the most pathetic baby shit in the universe. It's insane.
I hope that continues to happen, and I hope his life gets completely destroyed. It seems like it's likely. It's actually, there's a chance of this happening, which
It will happen. 3 to 5 years, this man's life will be over, and he did it to himself. And that's why I am here. I am just some VTuber idiot sitting back and cackling at the downfall of these people that they've literally paved with their own hands.
I'm pulling for it, dude. I'm preying on the downfall. Is that wrong of me? This is awesome.
I am shorting the Jack Doherty stock, 100%. Yo, thanks for the raid.
The internet. Anyways, fuck.
I like this situation, honestly. That was a joke. This situation is fucking horrible. It's horrible. I feel bad for anyone that's involved that's not exactly Jack Doherty. This guy deserves to suffer. But the most important part of the Oompaville video... What is the best Oompaville expression of the video, all right? These are our 3 contenders for first place, all right? In our first contender, all right, we got we got what Jack Doherty looks like after he takes his friend's underwear. Second is the friend after giving Jack Doherty his underwear and because he accidentally pooped. And then third, we have Jack Doherty realizing that his friend pooped in the underwear. All right, these are the 3, all right? We got 1, 2, 3. These are the, all right, leave your votes in the comment section below. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been me. My insightful commentary on these complete degenerate assholes destroying their own lives, and how, ironically speaking, none of them will actually have as good of a life as I do, which is it's a scary thought to think. These guys think they're living big, they're flexing, they do it. None of them will have as good of a life as me. And if any of them are watching that, I want them to know that. So, thank you all for being here. Subscribe if you like content creators that don't utilize sexual assault as a weapon to cancel other people. And remember, do a hand sign vagina pussy to look good. If you made it to the end, click one of these 2 videos, which also will definitely get me canceled. See you live on Kick. Stay weird, fam.